All right, let's dive into one of the most mind-blowing texts in all of Eastern philosophy, the Avatamsaka Sutra. It gives us this single, absolutely staggering concept that challenges pretty much everything we think we know, the truly inconceivable nature of a Buddha. So, what does inconceivable even mean, really? When we hear the word Buddha, we might picture a person from history or maybe a statue. But the vision in this sutra is so vast, so cosmic, it just completely shatters our normal way of thinking. It's asking us to imagine a reality that's fundamentally beyond what our minds can usually grasp. And what's so cool is that the text itself kicks off with this exact same sense of awe. It describes this huge gathering of bodhisattvas. These are beings who are right on the edge of enlightenment. And they're all asking this very same question. They wanted to get their heads around the Buddha's unbelievable form, wisdom, and actions. What we're about to go through is the answer they got. Okay, so our first stop on this journey is going to completely redefine what we think of as a physical body. We really have to let go of the idea of a single form stuck in one location and start thinking on a cosmic, universal scale. So instead of a body being this container that separates us from everything else, the sutra says a Buddha's body is more like a doorway. It's a portal through which the infinite nature of all reality can be seen and expressed. It's less of a thing and way more of a dynamic, universal presence. Now, this isn't just some beautiful poetry. It's a conceptual tool that's designed to really stretch our minds. I mean, just try to imagine it. A single point that contains everything, or a single perfectly still posture that somehow pervades the entire universe. The point here is to completely collapse our ideas of scale, where the infinitely tiny and the infinitely huge are actually one and the same. And this boundlessness, it extends to every single sense. The sutra talks about an eye that can see everything in all worlds with perfect clarity, an ear that gets every sound and every language all at once, and a body that can just appear anywhere it's needed, responding directly to the thoughts of other beings. This isn't just seeing or hearing, it's a kind of perception and presence that has absolutely no limits. So, if a Buddha's form is boundless in space, what about their actions in time? Well, this is where the whole concept gets even more profound. A Buddha operates completely outside the normal sequence of past, present, and future that rules our lives. What this means is that all the key events of a Buddha's journey can happen at the exact same time within a single instant. Birth, enlightenment, teaching, guiding others to freedom, they're not a sequence of events. They're a simultaneous, eternal reality. A Buddha can perform all of these compassionate actions across countless worlds, all in the same moment. But here's the thing. This timeless action isn't random at all. The sutra uses this beautiful phrase, not missing the time. It means that every single action, every appearance, every teaching is delivered at the exact, perfect moment it's needed the most. It's this vision of ultimate efficiency and compassion where timeless wisdom meets perfect, impeccable timing. And all of this brings us right to the heart of the matter, the profound wisdom that makes it all possible. This is all about seeing a fundamentally different reality than the one we experience every day. Our usual view of the world is one of separate things with fixed identities, all moving along in a straight line of time. The Buddha's wisdom, on the other hand, sees reality as it actually is, inherently formless, with no real separation between any of us, all part of this interconnected, non-linear whole. And right here is the great compassionate paradox of it all. Understanding that reality is ultimately empty of all these fixed forms and separations doesn't lead to checking out. No, it's the total opposite. That very understanding is what gives rise to the wisdom that can skillfully and compassionately engage with the world of appearances to help everyone else wake up too. Okay, so let's just pull these massive ideas together. We've talked about a boundless form that fills all of space, timeless actions that all happen in a single moment, and this profound wisdom that sees the true interconnected nature of everything. When you get right down to it, the Avatamsaka Sutra isn't just describing a powerful person, it's presenting a vision of reality's own infinite potential. The inconceivable Buddha is a principle of boundless compassion, timeless action, and profound wisdom that's woven into the very fabric of the cosmos. It represents the ultimate state of awakening that, in this view, is actually inherent in everything. And so we end up right back where we started, with a question. This vast vision isn't just philosophy, it's meant to be an inspiration. It's a picture of reality fully awake to itself. So the final question it leaves us with is this. What could it mean in our own lives to even just reflect on that kind of limitless potential?